Top 10 secret foods to protect your eyes, prevent cataracts and vision loss in seniors. If each evening you notice the words on your screen becoming blurry, if the headlights of passing cars glare more sharply, or if your eyes feel so dry and irritated that it becomes uncomfortable, know that this is not simply age catching up with you. It is your body's gentle yet urgent signal that your eyes are asking for help. The good news is that you can answer that call right from your own kitchen. Today, I will share with you 10 secret foods that quietly work behind the scenes to protect your lens, nourish your macula, and strengthen your optic nerve, helping to lower your risk of cataracts and vision loss as you move past the age 60. According to the National Eye Institute of the United States, nutrients such as lutein, zeaxanthin, vitamin A, vitamin C, and omega-3 are highly concentrated in the eyes. They play a vital role in filtering harmful blue light, fighting oxidative stress, and supporting eye tissues through the natural aging process. This is the foundation for everything you are about to hear today, with references from the NEI, the National Eye Institute. The goal of this video is clear: to walk alongside you, to help you understand the truth, to eat with purpose, and to nurture your eyes so that you can preserve your independence and peace of mind. Stay with me until the end because I will share a simple eating plan that you can start tonight. Do not miss this because your eyes are worth every moment of care you give them. 1. Wild-caught fatty fish. When it comes to protecting your eyes after the age of 60, DHA is a nutrient you simply cannot overlook. This omega-3 fatty acid makes up nearly 30% of the fat in your retina, helping to deliver clear visual signals from your eyes to your brain. According to a report from Harvard Medical School, a lack of DHA can raise the risk of dry eyes, blurred vision, and reduced ability to see well in low light conditions. Wild-caught fatty fish, such as Alaskan salmon, herring, sardines, and Atlantic mackerel, are natural reservoirs of DHA. They are also rich in EPA, another form of omega-3 that helps reduce inflammation and ease the strain on your eye tissues after long hours of exposure to light and screens. I remember Mr. Harold, 72 years old, who came in with dry eyes and a burning sensation after reading. We made just one change to his meals. We added 2 servings of grilled salmon each week and 1 can of sardines and olive oil on weekends. 6 weeks later, Harold told me he almost never needed artificial tears anymore. My advice is to choose wild-caught fish instead of farmed fish to avoid chemical residues and to benefit from a higher omega-3 content. Just 2 to 3 servings a week can support the regeneration of retinal cells, helping your eyes stay moist, healthy, and bright. Have you tried adding fatty fish to your meals yet? This might be the first simple yet powerful step you take toward preserving your vision. 2. Leafy green vegetables. If the retina is the camera of your body, then lutein and zeaxanthin are the anti-glare filters that protect its most delicate center, the macula. These plant pigments act like a pair of sunglasses inside your eyes, filtering blue light and UV rays before they can cause harm. According to research from Tufts University, people who consume higher amounts of lutein and zeaxanthin have a significantly lower risk of developing macular degeneration. Swiss chard, kale, spinach, and bok choy are rich sources of these pigments along with vitamin K, vitamin C, and dietary fiber. Eating them regularly not only supports eye health, but also promotes heart health and balanced blood sugar, which indirectly play a role in preserving vision. I once met Mrs. Margaret, 68 years old, who always had to squint when trying to distinguish stair steps in the late afternoon. In just 2 months of adding spinach and Swiss chard salads to her daily lunches, she noticed that colors and contrasts appeared sharper, especially when reading the newspaper in the evening. Here is a tip. Lutein and zeaxanthin are fat-soluble, so lightly saute your greens with olive oil or pair them with avocado to maximize absorption. You do not need to eat a large amount in one sitting, but you should have them daily so these pigments can build up in your macula and provide lasting protection. Every plate of leafy greens is like a suit of armor for your eyes. Imagine that with just a simple salad, you are raising a shield against the attack of light and time. 3. Beef liver. If you have ever stepped from a brightly lit room into the darkness outside and found yourself needing several seconds to see clearly, that is a sign your body may need more vitamin A. In its active form called retinol vitamin A, helps your eyes produce rhodopsin, the pigment that allows you to see in low light conditions. A long-term deficiency in vitamin A can lead to night blindness and make your eyes more prone to dryness and irritation. Beef liver is one of the richest natural sources of retinol, far surpassing most other common foods. It also contains zinc, the mineral that helps transport vitamin A to the retina, and vitamin B2, which supports corneal strength. Research published in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition has shown that diets rich in retinol can significantly improve dark adaptation in older adults. I remember Mr. Thomas, 70 years old, telling me that driving at night made him anxious because of glare and a loss of orientation whenever oncoming headlights appeared. We added 1 serving of pan-seared beef liver each week, along with a small portion of liver pate on whole grain bread. After 6 weeks, he said he felt confident again driving to meet his friends in the evening. Here's a tip. You do not need much. Just 1 to 2 small servings per week is enough. You can grind liver into minced meat for burgers or cook it into sauces to make it easier to enjoy. Choose liver from grass-fed cattle to reduce unwanted residues and maximize nutritional value. 1 serving of liver each week might be the golden key that unlocks your ability to see clearly in the dark, something many people believe they have lost forever. 4. Bell peppers. Your eyes contain thousands of tiny capillaries so delicate that even the slightest damage can affect your vision. Vitamin C is the nutrient that helps strengthen and repair these fragile vessels. It also supports the production of collagen, the structural framework that keeps your cornea lens stable. Bell peppers, especially the red and yellow varieties, are among the richest natural sources of vitamin C. They also contain beta-carotene, the precursor to vitamin A, along with lutein and zeaxanthin, a trio of antioxidants that protect the retina from the damage caused by light and free radicals. According to research in the Journal of Nutrition, a diet high in vitamin C can lower the risk of cataracts by up to 33% in older adults. I once worked with Mrs. Linda, 66 years old, who often noticed redness in her eyes along with small visible blood vessels in the whites. We added sliced red bell peppers to her daily salad, and in just over a month, the redness and eye fatigue had noticeably improved. Here's a tip. Eating bell peppers raw preserves the maximum vitamin C content, but if you prefer to sauté them, keep the heat moderate and cook quickly to minimize nutrient loss. Pair them with leafy greens to create a double shield for your eyes, boosting antioxidant levels while nourishing eye tissues. Every crisp, sweet slice of bell pepper is a small yet steady step toward keeping your eyes strong and clear. Simple, colorful, and powerfully effective. 5. Free-range eggs. When people think of eye-friendly foods, they often picture vegetables, yet free-range eggs are a hidden gem. The yolk is rich in lutein and zeaxanthin, 2 compounds that shield the retina, along with vitamins A, E, B2, and zinc. What makes them special is that these nutrients are fat-soluble, and eggs naturally contain healthy fats that help your body absorb them more efficiently. According to the American Optometric Association, lutein and zeaxanthin from eggs have higher bioavailability compared to those from leafy greens. This means that with even a small amount of eggs, you are delivering more of these protective nutrients to your eyes than you might expect. I remember Mrs. Ellen, 69 years old, a retired teacher, telling me she could not read for more than 15 minutes because of dryness and eye strain. She had avoided eggs for years out of fear of cholesterol. I suggested she try 2 free-range eggs each morning, either boiled or lightly pan-seared with olive oil. 3 weeks later, she smiled and said, "Now I can read my morning paper without rubbing my eyes." Here is a tip. Choose eggs from naturally raised free-range hens fed an organic diet to ensure the yolks are nutrient-dense and deep golden orange in color. When cooking, avoid high heat frying to preserve the vitamins. Each egg is like a compact gift of nutrition, helping you maintain sharp vision and reduce the risk of blue light damage. Adding just a few eggs to your weekly routine could be a small change that brings a big result. 6. Walnuts. If you are looking for a snack that is both delicious and nourishing for your eyesight, walnuts are an excellent choice. They are rich in plant-based omega-3 fatty acids known as ALA, which your body can partially convert into EPA and DHA, the essential fats needed to maintain the structure and function of the retina. Walnuts are also high in vitamin E, a powerful antioxidant that helps protect eye cells from damage caused by free radicals. A study published in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition found that a diet regularly, including walnuts, can lower CRP, an inflammatory marker in the body. This in turn improves blood flow to the tiny capillaries in the eyes. Better circulation means the retina receives more oxygen and nutrients, allowing it to repair itself after a full day of activity. I remember Mr. Carl, 75 years old, who often woke up with eyes so dry they felt gritty as if filled with sand. He did not want to take more eye supplements, so I suggested he eat a small handful of walnuts, about 7 halves in the evening. In just 2 weeks, he said his eyes felt noticeably more comfortable in the mornings. Here is a tip. You can eat walnuts on their own, sprinkle them over salads, or mix them into yogurt. Choose unsalted walnuts to avoid raising blood pressure and interfering with healthy circulation. A handful of walnuts each day not only nourishes your eyes, but also supports your heart and brain, creating the perfect trio of health benefits for life after 60. 7. Shellfish. Foods like oysters, clams, mussels, crab, shrimp, and lobster are not only seafood delicacies, they are also a treasure chest of nutrition for your eyes. They are rich in zinc, a mineral essential for creating and maintaining visual pigments in the retina. Without enough zinc, your eyes may struggle to see clearly in low light and become more vulnerable to damage from blue light and UV rays. Shellfish are also an excellent source of vitamin B12, which helps keep the optic nerve healthy and supports red blood cell production, improving the delivery of oxygen to eye tissues. Another highlight is astaxanthin, the natural red pigment that gives shrimp, crab, and salmon their color. Astaxanthin is considered one of the most powerful antioxidants known. According to research published in the Journal of Medicinal Food, astaxanthin can reduce retinal inflammation and protect the macula more effectively than many common vitamins. I recall Mrs. Joyce, 71 years old, who loved to read but recently found herself constantly taking her glasses off and putting them back on because of glare. After adding shellfish to her diet once a week, especially oysters and shrimp, she noticed a clear reduction in glare and found it easier to read in the evenings. Here is a tip. Eat shellfish with a small amount of healthy fat, such as olive oil or butter, to boost the absorption of astaxanthin. Choose fresh, well-cleaned sources and cook them simply to preserve their nutrients. One seafood meal a week could be the red shield that guards your eyes against aging, protects you from macular degeneration, and helps you maintain sharp vision. 8. Sunflower seeds. Small yet powerful sunflower seeds are among the richest natural sources of vitamin B1, also known as thiamine. Thiamine plays a crucial role in protecting the optic nerves from damage, especially in those at higher risk, such as people with diabetes or prediabetes. When blood sugar levels rise too high, the tiny nerves and capillaries in the eyes can be damaged, leading to a decline in vision. Beyond B1, sunflower seeds also provide vitamin E, an antioxidant that helps reduce inflammation and prevent dry eyes, along with selenium, a mineral that supports cell repair. A study published in the Journal of the American College of Nutrition found that vitamin E from foods like sunflower seeds is linked to a reduced risk of cataracts in older adults. I remember Mr. Patrick, 67 years old, telling me that his eyes often felt dry and strained after watching television in the evening. We added a quarter cup of unsalted sunflower seeds to his daily diet. After just a few weeks, he noticed his eyes felt less dry and the discomfort had significantly eased. Here is a tip. Eat them as a snack, sprinkle them over salads, or mix them into your morning oatmeal. Choose varieties that are unsalted and not over-roasted to preserve their vitamin E and B1 content. A handful of sunflower seeds each day is more than just a simple snack. It is a natural remedy that nourishes the optic nerves and keeps your eyes comfortably hydrated. 9. Avocado. Eating plenty of vegetables rich in lutein, zeaxanthin, or vitamin A will not be enough if your body cannot absorb them. This is why avocado becomes such an important carrier in an eye-healthy diet. Avocados are rich in monounsaturated fats, the healthy fats that dissolve and transport fat-soluble vitamins such as A, D, E, and K, along with lutein and zeaxanthin into your bloodstream so they can reach where they are needed most, including the retina and macula. Beyond its role in nutrient absorption, avocado itself is a natural source of lutein and vitamin E. Vitamin E helps protect eye cells from damage caused by free radicals, while lutein filters blue light, the silent enemy that contributes to macular degeneration. According to the Journal of Nutrition, people who regularly eat avocados have higher macular pigment density, which means stronger protection for their vision. Mrs. Susan, 70 years old, once complained that even though she ate plenty of leafy greens, her eyes still tired quickly when reading at night. When she began adding half an avocado to her lunch a few times a week, she noticed within a month that her eyes felt less strained and colors appeared more vivid. Here is a tip. Add avocado to salads, spread it on whole grain bread, or blend it into smoothies with leafy greens. You can also use avocado oil or extra virgin olive oil drizzled over vegetables for a similar effect in enhancing nutrient absorption. Avocado is not only a delicious food, it is the key that unlocks the full potential of the nutrients that protect your eyes. 10. Suppurative herbs. Alongside food, certain traditional herbs have been studied and shown to benefit eye health, especially in older adults. Ginkgo biloba stands out for its ability to improve blood circulation to both the brain and the eyes. Better circulation means the eye tissues, particularly the optic nerve, receive more oxygen and nutrients, helping preserve function and slow the progression of macular degeneration. Milk thistle supports the liver in producing glutathione, a powerful antioxidant that protects and detoxifies eye tissues. This can be especially helpful for those with underlying conditions such as diabetes. Turmeric contains curcumin, a natural anti-inflammatory compound that helps reduce swelling and eye strain. According to the Journal of Ophthalmology, curcumin may help relieve dry eyes and reduce retinal inflammation. Other herbs, such as chamomile or rooibos tea, can be enjoyed as a drink or used for warm compresses to soothe redness and irritation after a long day. Coleus forskolii, a member of the mint family, has been studied for its potential to lower intraocular pressure, supporting the prevention and management of glaucoma. I remember Mrs. Helen, 74 years old, who faithfully drank ginkgo tea each day and added a touch of turmeric to her stews. After a few months, she told me her eyes felt more comfortable and less tired when sewing in the evening. Here is a tip. Before adding any herb to your daily routine, speak with your doctor, especially if you are taking blood thinners or managing chronic health conditions. When used wisely, combining the right herbs with a healthy diet creates a double shield that protects your eyes from the effects of time and disease. You and I have just gone through 10 foods and herbs that science has shown can help protect your vision, lower the risk of cataracts, and slow macular degeneration as the years go by. From familiar favorites like salmon, leafy greens, eggs, and bell peppers, to wholesome choices such as nuts, shellfish, avocado, and a few select herbs, each one is a small brick in building a strong foundation for healthy eyes. What I want you to remember is that you do not need to change everything in a single day. Begin with one simple step. Add one serving of fish each week. Enjoy a handful of walnuts in the afternoon. Make a fresh green salad part of your daily meals. When these small actions are repeated, they become habits. And habits are the quiet but powerful force that will protect you for the long term. Never forget your eyes do more than let you see the world. They are the key to your independence and your quality of life. Every step you take today to care for them is an investment in the years ahead, when you can still read books, drive with confidence, and see the smiles of your children and grandchildren with clarity and joy. If you found today's sharing helpful, please click like and subscribe so you will not miss the next videos. Which of these foods are you already using in your diet? Leave a comment below and share your story. I am always here to listen to your health journey. I wish you bright eyes, strong health, and a peaceful heart. See you again in the next video.